Last time we were looking at tendons on each other.
Yeah. We stopped on risk of purchasing online impacting discretion measures.
What is Pakistan response to US? This is what is Pakistan response to US. And what risk do you discuss?
We just give up that way. But we didn't discuss the way.
Oh, I gave way to discuss that.
Yes.
And you discussed. I'm supposed to give me answer today. Very good. Yeah, so what risks are there in procurement? And what are the mitigation measures of the risks discussed here in purchasing or in procurement? Do you have an idea of what these risks are? Get them. Yeah, so one risk was what? Security and privacy in procurement. How is that a risk? How is security and privacy a risk in procurement?
Maybe when you want to purchase a rent, some suppliers can be hacked informing just website relevant to their website. They can be happy by scammers.
Scammers. So you say this one? This is
They use in burgers.
like this.
Yes.
Or in other words, so you're thinking of from the explanation,
Yes.
you're looking at dealing with scammers or fake suppliers, failure to identify
Yeah.
the genuine suppliers. So that's the risk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, how does that affect the business? If you fail to identify or to differentiate between a fake and the genuine supplier, the chances of you dealing with the wrong supplier are high. So the question is, how is that approached?
Someone may not be trusting you, thereby they will opt for another supplier.
Suppliers will not trust you. Now the risk on you, not on the supplier. You are the one
You
who is
will-
failing
yes.
to identify the right supplier.
Yeah,
You're dealing with the wrong supplier or the fake supplier or someone who has just created and website, as you say, someone just exists online, but on the ground, if you're on the ground, you will not find that person. So the question is, you, while the other is how you're going to fake the organization, you will want to procure the thing. So there could be loss of funds, isn't it?
Yes.
Because you might think you're paying for goods, yes, you're paying a fraudster. So that is a risk. A company or an organization may lose funds, or funds may not be used for intended purposes. So that one is a risk. How would you mitigate that? How would you prevent the company from actually dealing with fraudsters? How would you mitigate that? What would you do?
Shop from reputable website.
Shop from a reputable website. So before you deal with the supplier, make sure you conduct a thorough research about the supplier and also ensure that the supplier, that the website is reputable, that the supplier exists both on the social media and as well on the cloud.
Yeah.
Okay? What was the second list that you discussed?
Retain and refund.
Huh?
Retain and refund.
Retain and refund.
Yes.
What about retain and refund?
In case you have sent the money to fake supplier, so you may not be refunded your money.
You may not be refunded your money.
Yes. So you lose that money. That risk can be mitigated by use of secure payment methods like banks, even your Airtel money.
How is Airtel money secure?
When you send the money to the valid number, you might go to the Airtel offices. They will help you by reversing it.
What if
And then
it's a planned also? If you're doing a first time, means that will be planned. What will happen is the moment you send the money, you discover that within a short period of time, that money will be drawn. You withdraw by agent. So the moment you send the money, I withdraw the money, get the cash. get a card and destroy it. No, I'll never use the card again. Because what the actual guys will do is to wait. At the moment you have to pay for money, you don't get it. But now, I've got the money. How are you going to invest the money? Unless if you work with another people and with good intention, and the other person also has good intention and is not a fraudster, then you can do that as soon as possible. But sometimes it might take time to discover that, oh, I was dealing with the fraudster. Maybe it takes 2-3 days. What else?
Delay shipping.
Delay in shipping, yeah?
Yes.
How would you resolve? How is that a risk to the business? Shipping has been delayed. You have procured goods, but the shipping is delayed. How is that a problem?
The goods may be delivered in
A bit later than planned.
but yes.
So now the question is, how is that going to affect the business? A delay in shipment, or is that to delay in what? Production, and that would result into frustration. Customers will get frustrated because of the delays. Which would result into loss of funds. The company will lose funds because of frustration and delays of the customers. Yes. Others. So how would you mitigate that risk?
By ordering before the deadline.
Before the deadline, huh?
Yes. Let's say a customer may need a certain material before 2 September, and you know that shipping takes 2 weeks. Let's say from China to Malawi, it takes 2 weeks. So you have to see the timeline so that you should reach the date. Yeah. Like, I have given an example of 2 September. That means you have to order that thing in August.
You need to plan well in advance, please.
Yes.
So you start the procurement process well in advance. Another thing would be buying goods in bulk.
Yeah.
You can buy in bulk so that you keep the goods you sell, other than fighting with supply. You buy them in bulk. You start the processes well in advance so that you are able to catch up fast. Time, isn't it?
Yes.
Which is very important. What were the other risks that we discussed? Yes.
Size and fit issues.
Size and fit.
Yes.
What about size and fit?
Some clothes are smokers, others are bigger. So you might buy a thing and then you deliver it to the customer. It will not fit you.
So you have to, when you order the clothes, you check a size 48, British size, American size, Chinese size, may not be the same, is it?
Yes.
So if you're not sure, you just get size 48. And if you don't know where you're getting them, if you don't know the supplier of life, you may end up getting something that will not fit. Or that will not fit the sizes are different, how is that going to affect? Because you discover that when the money has already been what? Paid. Now the money has already been paid, the company has already lost their money, and it's when now we discover that these sizes are different. Yes, we ordered size 50, but look at it, it's not fitting. Or it's too big. Why? Because the sizes are different depending on where they're coming from. Our friends in China are very big sizes. They are very big, and so the sizes are different. Now the question is, how can you mitigate that particular risk?
By identifying first where you are ordering the material.
By the time
Identifying where you are ordering material, because you know if you are ordering things from China, they will be with a small size. While in UK it will be a normal size. When States it will be.
so another way you have to do your research on the product you intend to buy. So do your research on the sizes, the size differences. If you say size 41, is it universally the same, or the sizes are different? Now we have to spot the difference. Now the question is, if you are to get, if you intend to get size 42, now the question is, what is this size 42? If you are getting from supplier from China, the question is size 42 the same as the one you intend to buy? So you should be aware of the sizes you intend to buy, and you should be aware as to where you intend to buy those material sizes and how you're going to buy them, so that you are able to buy the right product. Okay, that for the right one, purpose, to avoid waste and loss of what? Money. Because if you don't do a thorough research, you think you're buying something which is different from what you intend to buy. So a thorough research can help to mitigate that particular risk. Understanding of proper understanding of the sizes will also help. Yes, what was the other risk, my friend here? Yeah, I told him my bank account. Those questions. I'll start homework in everything, but I'm not going to this time. Now, what would be other risks apart from one we discussed? What would be other risks? What about in terms of price fluctuation? You find that you budget today, you buy after 3 months, now the price is not the same. Is that a risk, price fluctuation? In cases where products are budgeted in dollars, okay, or budgeted in high quarter. Now you find that the supplier is selling goods in what? Dollars. You see? What do you do? And what are you going to do? And what will happen?
If you that you relay the price of that product.
You tell that to the customer, that's your one.
You present the customer on the price quotation, and that you sell that product at a higher price than the one that you are looking for.
Thank you. So there could be a number of risks that we need to discuss and we need to know, we have to be aware of. Now, so our next area of discussion or topic is basically fraud and contract and fraud or purchasing fraud. Purchasing what? That's unit number 4. Purchasing fraud. That's our topic of discussion. Purchasing. Let me just get it now. Purchasing fraud is our topic of discussion. So we're saying we'll be looking at unit number 4, which is purchasing and what? Flow, isn't it? Purchasing and flow. That's unit number 4 that we need to discuss this morning. Now, under purchasing and float, we are going to discuss contract and types of contract float. Also going to discuss float. Then we're going to discuss float by vendors and also float by fraud by, or the nature of fraud. Then I'm going to discuss fraud by employees and detecting and deterring employees' fraud. So the number of frauds that we're going to discuss under this particular contract or particular resource. Now we know in procurement, one of the things that we do is to enter into a contract with the supplier, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're going to contact the supplier, you have money and you have a need, isn't it? You want someone to supply you with quantity. It could be that you're looking for materials for production, isn't it? It could be that you're looking for materials for production, or you're looking for materials for construction, or you're not looking for materials, but you're looking for services. Okay. So you have to identify a service provider, you have to identify a contractor, or you have to identify someone to supply materials. Now, for you to be assured that the materials will be supplied to you, there is need for you to sign a contract with the supplier, isn't it? So, what is a contract in procurement? How do you define a contract? So, you know a contract, isn't it? A contract is it's a legally binding agreement between two parties. A legally binding agreement between what? Two parties. And these two parties are what? The customer and the supplier. So the customer and supplier have to agree, or in other words, an agreement that is enforceable by us. Agreement enforceable by law, isn't it? Agreement between two parties, and if the other party doesn't perform, the other party has the right to sue the other parties for damages. So the agreement that is enforceable by law is what we call a contract. So that contract has to be legally binding. So in that contract, the customer will actually, so the customer, these two parties, the customer and the supplier, have to agree on what? Terms and conditions. Okay. There should be terms and conditions in that particular contract, isn't it? Now, the condition to be fulfilled, isn't it? A condition is a term to a contract. Meaning, when some other party breaches, the contract has to be terminated or come to an end, isn't it? So, for example, if you are building a house. So you are looking for materials. So in that contract, you need to outline the materials that you need or require. So there should be a condition relating them to materials that they are looking for, isn't it? You're not just looking for materials, but there must be specific materials that you need, isn't it? Specific or tailored based on the building that you intend to construct, isn't it? Okay? So the materials, there must be conditions to say the materials we're looking for are as follows. So the relating materials, the quality, so materials could be, you're looking for the quality, the quantity, okay? And also, in terms of price, what is the price of the material? Okay? So the price should also be outlined in that contract. A price is a consideration, isn't it? Who gives you materials? And in turn, you should need to give us what? Money. So at one price. So the contract should have a condition relating or a term relating to the prices to say we need 20 quantities, and each quantity should will cost us so much, isn't it? Yeah. Now, you are going to supply us 20 quantities, and we're going to pay you 200 or 2 million for each quantity, isn't it? That has to be agreed upon between two parties. And the other party should be able to supply 20 items, isn't it? And the other party should be able to pay for those 21 items at that was agreed upon at the beginning of the what? Of the contract.